Alright, let's talk about something the mainstream media just can't seem to touch no matter how many hints drop or how many people say they've got the receipts. I'm talking about Barack Obama and the storylines barely anyone wanted to cover, and why that's such a big deal, way bigger honestly, than who Obama loves or doesn't love. Because look, at the end of the day, who someone's attracted to, that's their business. But the way the story's been hidden, spun, or flat out ignored. Now that's a story. So here's the deal. Black Media IPTV is made up of independent journalists and staff writers all over the globe. They asked me to break this down because honestly, most outlets won't. Let's set the record straight. This isn't about changing the world because Barack Obama likes men. It's not about shaming him. The dictionary even says batty man just means weird. But this isn't weird. If anything, it's ordinary. Because if you look close enough, and plenty of people have, the evidence was always there, just swept under the rug. Remember the letter Obama wrote to his girlfriend? He basically said it himself. His feelings weren't some big secret. But the real shock isn't the content of his love life. The real scandal is the myth the media helped build, keeping everything polished, shiny, and most importantly, acceptable for the power brokers pulling strings behind the scenes. Let's talk about how the media works. In 2008, the rumor mill was spinning reports of Barack Obama, men, and yes, even some smoking. Larry Sinclair came forward. He said, "I'll sign an affidavit, I'll take a lie detector," and he did both. He claimed he smoked and hooked up with Obama. Now, was it wild? Yeah, but was it covered? Not really. And not because it was too outrageous, but because Obama's campaign straight up told reporters, if you run with this, you're losing all access. So everyone kept quiet. That's how it goes. Over and over. Not just for Obama, but for a ton of public figures. If you're asking if I believe Larry Sinclair, yeah, I do. I've listened to his story, looked at the details, and honestly, he stands as a witness who just won't go away, no matter how much the media wishes he would. Now, is Larry Sinclair perfect? No. He's got a record, a rough life, missing a tooth. You get it. He's not the type you find giving a TED Talk, and he's definitely made mistakes. But when you listen to him, the story sticks. You can even check out the interview Tucker Carlson did with him. Affidavit, lie detector, the works. And again, none of this is about attacking Obama for his preferences. It's about the media machine, the way people in power decide what's safe to talk about and what's not. How much gets hidden, all so reporters don't lose their seat at the table. The truth was obvious, and people who covered the campaign just didn't say a word. Now, let's talk about Michelle and Barack. Things are different. She didn't show up at Jimmy Carter's funeral. Barack did. She was on vacation. She missed the inauguration, again, on another vacation. Barack hits basketball games alone, and they're barely seen together anymore. That's not what you expect from a power couple in the public eye. And if you look back at Obama's own words from college, he wrote about fantasizing about men daily. That's not me saying it, that's from his own writing. So, what's really going on? To me, it looks like the marriage, the image, was mostly for the public. The White House was just another stage, and the rest was kept behind closed doors. And listen, it's not just the US. A similar thing's been going on in places like Jamaica's parliament. It's a practice. The people need to know what's real and what's a story told for cameras. So keep your eyes open for the follow-up video. There's more to this, much more. Thanks for watching.